Our immediate priority is for the workers in the dormitories to stay healthy and to minimize the number that get infected. It is a huge responsibility, and that is why we are mobilizing resources from across the whole government to make it happen. And this is also why the Interagency Joint Task Force was set up. Since the COVID-19 outbreak, I think firstly, we tried to limit the inflow of foreign work pass holders so that we could manage the risk of imported cases. That's the first thing that we did. We reached out to all the dorm operators to remind them to be more vigilant. Then, we also produce materials in the workers' native languages to encourage them to take steps to protect themselves. Subsequently, non-essential facilities like gyms and TV rooms were closed. Meal times and recreational hours were also staggered. Intermixing between the blocks, we put a stop to it. From the epidemiological findings, there is evidence to link the workers in the dormitories to common work sites. Then, the workers from the different dormitories on their rest days may also gather. And so they may socialize and shop at popular places like Mustafa. Now, back in the dorms, these workers would then socialize with another group of friends. They might, cook together, eat together, relax together. So despite the safe distancing measures that were in place then in these dormitories, the virus in the dorms spread through socializing activities, much like it would spread amongst housemates, friends, and also in the community. This may explain why, all the way up to middle of March, the workers who lived in dorms that tested positive for COVID-19 were few and far between. But then, in quick succession, in some dormitories, not all, in some dormitories, many popped up. It is a three-pronged strategy. First, in the dorms where there are already clusters, we will actively contain the spread. Now, it means locking down these dormitories, no more moving in and out. We are also testing the workers to identify and isolate the infected ones and closely monitoring the health of the other workers. Second, it's useful to note that not all the dorms have clusters. Hence, for these types of dormitories, our aim is to prevent the clusters from forming. While these dorms are not gazetted as isolation areas, we aim to apply the same safe distancing measures so that they are effectively also on lockdown. Third, across all 43 purpose-built dorms, we have moved out or separated the workers in essential services who are still needed by their employers to go to work. This is now about 7,000 of them. We put them in separate facilities so that they do not have to enter and leave the dorms daily or interact with the other dorm residents. To provide a higher level of assurance, medical screening was conducted to ensure that the workers did not have symptoms before moving into the alternative accommodation. All the workers were screened before they moved to the alternative accommodation. In the meantime, while at the workplace or traveling to work, they are required to also implement strict safety distancing. There will be quite a lot of adjustments required of the workers living in the dormitories. They cannot go out to work or meet their friends, and we would have to help them to adjust and to keep them safe and healthy. In summary, we thank the workers for their cooperation. We have a responsibility to these workers, and we will do everything we can to take care of them.